Let's hit these real-time questions before we... Okay. Do you ever feel jaded to just music in general after working on so much? No, I would never use the word jaded. Sometimes I'm not loving what I'm working on for hours at a time, but I love working on music, and I feel a lot of extreme gratitude that I get to do this for a living most of the time. I would like to be consistently working on higher level records, if I'm being honest. But I can always find something I love about most records that I touch, and just I'll take breaks. Like, I didn't really work that much yesterday. I did some mix notes. I'm going to do more mix notes today. And if I'm not feeling it, I'm not going to put that energy into someone's record. So I'm learning to like not overwork when I don't need to. And when I need to, obviously, you know, go all night, do whatever it takes. But no, I don't really get jaded from it. Do you?
Let me go real quick on it. I've certainly had moments where I think I've just told this story before. I was engineering a record years ago and doing, 10 or 11 hours a day of heavy guitar for weeks and weeks. And what ended up happening is that I could not listen to music outside of it because I was so fatigued. And all I was doing was listening to the same distorted guitar sound over and over and over and over. And I stopped being a fan of music because I was just exhausted. So it does happen. It does happen where you get kind of tired of it and you can't go just be a listener. That's my version of it. But like you said, the solution to that is breaks. We talk about breaks in the micro. We talk about breaks in the macro, whether it's get away for 5 minutes and do a push-up or walk outside and then come back to the mix, or take a couple of days off and go, literally smell the flowers somewhere. Breaks are really important. I think the idea of you're so into music that, I'm sure people say this to you, people say this to me, like, oh, you probably listen to music and here you're listening to all kinds of crazy things. And the answer is I can, but I've also learned how to turn that off. Like, I love listening to some shit and just like, this shit is fire. And just fucking. Oh my God.
Imagining to listening to the new Tyler, the Creator album, like analyzing it. Like, what?
Which I've also done, and it's insane.
What a waste of time! What a waste. Well, you're gonna make it better. I'm gonna make that album better.
Well, there's different. I think it's a different thing we're talking about, which is you can. I love listening to contemporary music, like listening to the Tyler album and going, "Whoa, what a cool change! That 808 is crazy. That distortion is wild. I love that."
That's different.
Oh, well, yeah. But so I think. Can you turn that off? And the answer is, of course. You just practice it. You just
the best
go listen
music
to things
makes us turn that off.
Yeah,
I think
I
think the purpose. I think my point on this is that specifically, which is there's so much music coming out that I'm pretty sure I can improve, and I don't get a chance to. Yeah. It makes it very hard to listen to. When a record comes out that I don't want to touch, to me that's a great record.
Yeah, I like.